Hey, Print Hustlers, Bruce from Printavo here, Simple Shop Management Software. Really excited to be able to talk to you guys today about software tools to help run your print shop. Now, I'm really big on software tools. I love marketing, love branding, but really into automation and just making it very easy for your team to be able to execute, run, and do what they need to do on a daily basis. As you're a small business, you need to be as efficient as possible. Sometimes we don't necessarily value the cost savings from time, right? We're so used to be able to put so much of our time into the business. That's what we want to keep doing. But that costs you money, period. Especially if your team is doing it. If you have 5 people, if you have 10 people, more, right? Everybody doing individual things. Even if you're just getting started or you're back to a one-man shop right now, that time savings is so important. Your time, your team's time is very valuable. So I found and roped in and asked other shops what they use, 27 software tools to be able to help you guys. I'm breaking them into 3 categories though. 3 categories. First is management and communication. Second is productivity. Then third is marketing. So between these 3 tools, these are 27 tools. Now, maybe you don't need them all right now, but as you grow, you're going to find that these are so helpful. They have plans from small, cheaper plans to more expensive plans, depending on everything that you need to use with them. Without further ado, let's just hop on in. First, we've got Printavo. If you guys don't use Printavo, this is the tool that we built as we were running a small print shop down in Champaign, Illinois, that we needed to help be able to streamline our business, to be able to keep everything working, be able to keep our whole team on the same page, not miss any due dates, and create really good customer communication. Not only that, we help shops be able to use the quoting process to help increase their sales and close more deals, getting that higher conversion from quotes to invoices. And we can help you guys do that. Just reach out to us, sales@printavo.com, and we'll show you how that's done. The next tool under the management section is QuickBooks. If you're not using QuickBooks, you definitely should. It's amazing for accounting. It has the bank reconciliation aspect. It pulls in your transactions and helps you pay the taxes that you need. We also integrate, Printavo integrates with QuickBooks, and QuickBooks integrates with a whole host of other apps out there. And they have a couple different plans that you can see that you guys can check out to figure out what's right for you. So QuickBooks is definitely a one that you want to be able to use. And not only that, your accountant probably knows how to use QuickBooks as well, so that'll help. Next up, we have Gusto. Payroll, benefits, payroll taxes, all of that stuff is so complicated. You should not be worrying about payroll tax and how this goes to this state and this county and all this stuff. Get it off your plate. Don't even think about it. And the reason that I say this is you should be doing things that are more important with your time. And that's why Gusto is amazing. We personally use Gusto. You can sign up with them. They're an HR provider. They help manage all that payroll, and they will help you with benefits and time off and all that good stuff. Absolutely go with them to get set up from the beginning. So get it set up with them as soon as you possibly can. Switch over to them. Let it run. It can help do all time tracking, hourly, full-time pay, all that good stuff. Really helpful there. Next up on the management side is Indeed. So you're going to need to hire folks at some point, right, to be able to help grow your business. Indeed and ZipRecruiter are 2 great websites that you can be able to use to be able to help you find people in your area. There's a bunch of others, like Facebook Jobs is a good one to post on. Craigslist is a good one to post on, and you can meet people. Now, we've got other kinds of videos that'll help you with training, and we'll link down below, but Indeed's going to be able to help you get started with finding some good candidates. Now, next, we've got Lucidchart. You may not have heard of this one, but we use it internally, and I've seen some other shops use it as well to be able to help create your process. So we always talk about shops that you need to be able to document your process, right? Think less about this as a screen printing business, and this is a manufacturing business. We are manufacturing here, and to be able to do that, we need a repeatable process to get goods in and finished product out the door. And to do that, we have to document it because it's all in our heads right here, but we need the team to know. We need people to bring in. We need interns to bring in. If I'm gone, if you're gone, you need those people to be able to know what to do, where to go with the package if it goes this way, or they don't want this, or they want this changed. Lucidchart allows you to be able to create that process, and then you can print it out, you put it on your wall, and you want to always be able to edit it. So you can also edit it in Lucidcharts too, right? Because what you have now is not going to be the same thing that you have in 2 months, let alone 6 months and beyond. It's an iterative process. So big on Lucidcharts. Next, we personally use Asana. This is actually our personal Asana here that we have to manage internal projects. So one-off projects. Maybe you're moving, or maybe you want to create a new marketing campaign, or maybe you're interviewing people. You can manage all of these different tasks and be able to create projects and check them off. Really great. They have a free plan as well that you can use for quite a while, and you can be able to sign up at asana.com. We also use their mobile app to stay synced up, and then every team at Printavo, we actually review our projects to make sure we're staying on task and that everybody's completing what they need to do. Definitely recommend Asana. There's other ones out there, Basecamp, Trello, that do very similar things. Payment processor. So if you don't collect payments online, you absolutely have to, and you got to be able to move forward. This is 2020. You have to be able to make it very easy for your customers to pay you. We recommend Stripe. Stripe is such an incredible payment processor to use, and that's because they have two things. One, an awesome product with a mobile app to help check on your payments and do reporting and be able to see everything you need to. And number two, they have amazing customer support. So whenever you have questions, you can be able to reach out to their team and they will respond back to you and help you out. They have live chat, they have email, I believe they have phone too, but check them out, stripe.com. You'll want to get set up with them to be able to collect payments online and from any of your sources, from Printavo Merch, Shopify, any of the places that you guys are doing business in. And then last up in the management communication side, this was a recommendation that a lot of shops use RingCentral. So when you got to set up your phones, you can do VoIP through RingCentral, and you can set up different departments, be able to forward calls, put on hold, set up different voicemails. All that good stuff is inside RingCentral. We in Printavo actually use Zendesk to be able to manage our 1-800 number. And that's because a lot of our inquiries are more ticket-based. So people write in. Zendesk creates a ticket for us that could call in, they can write in, and then we respond back from there. And that's how we manage our phones. Next, you're going to have to be able to set up email soon. Now, you probably bought your domain, your website domain over at GoDaddy or One-on-One or HostGator or one of these services. They do offer email there, and I'm sure it's free or very cheap, but don't use them. Please save yourself the headache and troubles. Go start off immediately with Google G Suite. The reason is because their G Suite has all the tools that you absolutely need, from G Drive to Google Docs to share, to Google Slides for presentations, to calendars to sharing with everybody. They have everything that you need, and you're going to need that as you grow the business and continue to iterate and evolve and add people and remove people and all that good stuff. So start off right, start off with Google G Suite, and then you'll be able to get going and you have a really good foundation. Because remember, all of these tools in this management section, it's really about creating a solid foundation so you don't have to worry about it or retool and figure things out in a year or 2 years down the road. All right, next one. This is a big recommendation coming off a lot of shops too, is FrontApp. If you guys share a similar inbox, that works great for a couple people. They're always checking in on it. But then at some point, it's hard to know whose email is for what and who's picking up what. FrontApp allows you to create transparency around that single email address, that common email like info at or sales at, right? You can then assign emails directly. You can be able to talk about different emails internally in FrontApp, and you can get reporting. Very important. Why? Well, because you want to be able to know, what is our first response time? Are we delivering really good customer value that we can qualitatively measure? Well, FrontApp will help you be able to do that. Now, we personally use Zendesk, and that's how we measure and do the reporting of that. But FrontApp is a great way to start off and start using that to be able to correctly manage communication. Next up, we're getting a little bit more into the productivity side, which I believe also kind of blends in G Suite and FrontApp too. But Signpost is a great one. Signpost allows you to be able to generate reviews. You can generate reviews that send positive reviews to your Yelp and to your Google page. All the negative reviews come back directly to you so that way you can be able to address them immediately, right? So you get a chance to be able to fix that and create a happy customer for them to post a positive review about you. So they've got a couple plans there that they allow you to do that, and highly recommend that. As you know, first impressions are huge, right? If you look at a restaurant and you want to go to a new restaurant in your area, you auto judge restaurants very quickly just based on the rating and the reviews. And most of your customers and potential customers will also do the same. They want to look you up, especially if they do want to do business or want a date night or go out to spend money with you. Next up, we use a tool called Expensify. Expensify allows you to be able to submit expenses. So if you have teams that are going out that are submitting expenses, Expensify makes it very easy for you to manage those receipts and be able to reimburse people right away. So very simple, expensify.com. And Expensify plugs directly into Gusto to be able to help you manage reimbursable receipts there. Next up is Zapier on the productivity end. You've probably heard that word, Zapier. We've talked a lot about Zapier. You may be a little bit confused even about Zapier, but Zapier is something to spend some time in because it's very important to help create more automation and efficiency in your business. If you're always copying data from one Excel sheet to another, or you're taking people who fill out a contact form on your website and entering them into Printavo, those types of things Zapier can automate, right? Let's say, for example, you want to create a customer in Printavo and automatically have it go put into your Mailchimp system to be able to send out email marketing to. Zapier can automatically set that up for you and manage it. They have very affordable plans and just help you become, again, more efficient. And they've got, I believe, a free plan that you can start poking around on too with Zapier. So give that one a go. When you guys start recording videos, so when you're helping to train more of your team, you'll want to be able to record video quickly of your screen, how you be able to use different tools, how you enter in an order, right? Loom.com allows you to be able to do that. They have a free plan that you can be able to use, but Loom allows you to create that video and it saves it into your site, and you can link to it in a Google Doc, for example, for all new hires. So for every new hire that starts at Printavo, we have a new hire training doc. And this doc has all the links to all the videos of every tool that we use and how we use it. So for every new hire, I will start off, I will help them get going, but also I will then send them the link with all the videos in that doc as well that they can watch and watch over in the future, so they don't have to ask me. They're able to just work on their own and figure it out. So really big on Loom. Trainual. Trainual is a tool that we are starting to use now internally to help train customers and shops. And we also are starting to transition all of our new hire training over to as well. So you can complete tests here. You can create like a step-by-step onboarding process, a proper process in Trainual.com to save you, that's the shop owner, so much time in creating, working with people and getting them started and doing the steps over and over. This helps you create a consistent onboarding process for your new hires and takes the Google Docs view to the next level. And then you can loop in your Loom videos and have that working very well. We personally use Zoom if you need to do video chats. So if you want to do video chats with your customer, you'll want to use Zoom to be able to set that up. We have the paid plan. They do have a free plan, but it ends at 45 minutes. And you want to look professional, right, to a customer if you're video chatting with them. This camera also is the Logitech HD 1080p camera, so you can have really good video when you are on those video calls. You want to, again, look very professional. Zoom here allows you to set that up, and the Logitech is the camera on top. Internally, we use Slack to be able to communicate back and forth. GChat is another option that's that's Google Chat's product inside of the G Suite products. We personally use Slack because we love the chat history as well. That's really big, so people can always search for things. And they can also have chat groups inside Slack, and it's helped us be very productive. You got to be a little bit careful as it can get a bit much when there's so many notifications. So you'll want everybody to mute the things that they do not need to be able to listen to. But Slack, I absolutely recommend. And they have an intro plan that you can be able to get started on that just doesn't have a ton of history. And at some point when you guys are ready, you can bump up to the free plan. Now, if you set up a lot of sales calls or calls with different people in the company, and you're doing a lot of this back and forth, like when are you free? I'm free at this time. I'm free at that time. We recommend Calendly. Calendly allows you to be able to send a link to your calendar, and then they can pick a time, and it automatically it's placed in their calendar, and then you can call them back. It saves so much back and forth. And this is great, not just for internally, but when you're hiring, you can be able to send this link to a candidate, let them pick a time. So you're not doing this back and forth again. And it makes it really, really a nice, smooth process. It also sends out calendar reminders and just helps you manage that efficiency aspect of your calendar and save so much time. Big fan of Calendly. If you need forms on your website, you need a form for a contact form, you need a contract customer to send you jobs into. Jotform is a great tool to be able to use that. Even if you're doing some sort of live event at some point, Jotform is great to be able to set that up as well. And you can hook it into your WordPress site too. Now, I want to make a special shout out to Typeform, as Typeform is another great form option, and they're very smooth, very slick of a form, and I think the best one for tablets and phones. And that's why the reason I'm bringing up Typeform. Now, for your website, you may have an older WordPress site or just a plain HTML site. I really recommend Squarespace. Check out Squarespace. They have the ability to do a whole host of custom things with the website. They make your site look beautiful. They have so many templates. You can get started and create a great looking site in a day and not know how to do any coding or detailed tech stuff. And it's just very professional, right? That first impression with the customer is so important. Create a very professional first look. That's how you can start with Squarespace, and you can tie them in with the contact forms too. You may be a designer, you may be not, but if you're not, Canva.com allows you to be able to create really nice looking marketing materials. It could be Facebook posts, it could be a flyer, it could be social media posts, it could be a postcard. Canva allows you to create those, and they look really clean. Out of hundreds of templates, you pick one, and then it shows up, and you can customize it from there. So Canva is a great option to be able to really create those very quickly. And then when you're ready to post on social, we like using buffer.com. And the reason why you use Buffer is because Buffer allows us to post to multiple websites at once. So we can schedule posts to post out on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram all at once on your stories, all of that stuff. You can post it live and schedule a time. So it's really nice if you're on your phone and you're constantly, taking little pictures around the shop and of your team. You can be able to post those out quickly to all platforms. Because the reality here is if you're not posting regular, you kind of look non-existent to a lot of people that may be wanting to do business with you. So it does nothing but just help show that you're moving forward, you're progressing, and you're just open. If you're starting to get into video and you have some sort of video editor or you do it in person, you may need some music. And the way to get music without violating any sort of Creative Commons rules or copyright laws is artlist.io. Artlist allows you to be able to download songs right from the website of all kinds of genres, and you can use those for your website. So if you want to create a company video or a new hire welcome video, or a really cool video of just your shop and everything that's going on, artlist.io lets you set that up, and it's the best one that I found. Now onto the marketing side further here, we're getting into Mailchimp. So you guys got to be sending regular campaigns, shoot for monthly to start off on, to all of your contacts. So whenever you start a new customer with you guys, be able to collect their email address and then store it into Printavo, and you can zap out automatically to Mailchimp, or just import all of your emails into Mailchimp. That's going to let you send emails monthly or however often that you like to be able to send them. So that's going to be really great to be able to have, and very, very important. You got to stay front of mind to be able to make sure that you guys are, people just forget, right? People forget who this company was, who your company was, or they may forget about the order. You want to make sure to stay front of mind by sending those emails. Mailchimp is a great option. If you're sending a lot of cold emails and you want to send those out, I recommend Mailshake. Check out mailshake.com. You can send cold emails out that look personal to the recipient, and it can help start the conversation. So if you want to send to 50 companies, you can help personalize those, and Mailshake will send them out, and then the replies will come back to you. So I think that's a really great one. Now, lastly, getting into the advertising side, if you want to dive into Instagram and Facebook marketing and give that a try, absolutely recommend not using Facebook's internal tools because they are so complicated to use, in my opinion. I use Espresso. Espresso allows you to be able to create all those campaigns and monitor them and test new creatives to figure out which ones work. So you could be able to give that a go at espresso.com. And then last but not least is Adroll. Adroll helps you set up retargeting campaigns. So if you ever go to a website and you put something in your cart and then you leave and you start seeing it everywhere around the internet, that's called retargeting ads. They work. You want to be able to set those up specifically for people who may do something very purposeful on your website. Maybe they submitted a contact form. Maybe they looked at your pricing page, right? You can target those specific people to come back, and a certain percentage of them will come back, and it'll be worth your daily spend. You can start it off at $5 a day, something very low, right? And be able to figure out what works, and you can measure the conversion of those. All right, that is the 27 tools. We're going to link down below in the comments. If you have any other tools that you guys use that you want to be able to share, we would love to be able to hear them. We find that very helpful, and we think that it's really great to be able to share these to help you guys be a lot more efficient. All right, then, we'll see you guys next time.